Good evening. This is the project about the decentralized farming credit system. We are presenting an innovative solution using blockchain to incentivize sustainable farming practices. This is the team and from SRM University. And the transforming agricultural with sustainable farming credits. The overall overview will be like this. We'll be addressing the challenges in the adopting sustainable farming practices and the lack of financial intensive incentives and difficulty in validating the efforts by farmers. Finally, I'll be showing the goal, what the project will be like, showing the end result. So the challenges are like lack of financial incentives, like whoever starting for sustainable practices, that will be very, very costly. And the difficulty in validating efforts, mostly nowadays, the third men are actually validating and all they are doing, which is very like we can't rely on that process, and there are many more middlemen in this process, which is delaying and limited access to the premium market is also a major concern nowadays. So what this blockchain solution is doing, that will be seen. Like a user will be coming to a decentralized section, will be registering all his data. And later on, what happens is that he will be entering all the data from the IoT devices that will be collected on a day-to-day basis. He'll be entering all those data, which the devices are very much secured. So we'll be relying on that only. So like the various the parameters like irrigation type, nutrient analysis, drone image sampling, and all those data from the IoT devices will be coming and will be entered to a smart contract or in the interface of a decentralized exchange, and that will be validated further with the help of off-chain components such as oracles or various futuristic purpose. So we are also thinking of implementing machine learning algorithms as well. For the experiment purpose, we have only tested in the test with the test data only. So there will be a marketplace. Like farmers will be like after validating the data, they will be issued some ERC20 tokens. So what this ERC20 tokens the farmers can do with this are they can like again transfer to the DEX, and users can purchase those ERC20 tokens with the Ethereum. The Ethereum will be again transferred to the farmers. So by doing this, our farmers will be getting advantage of additional income source. And the buyers such as corporations and government individuals who are purchasing those credits from the farmers are actually contributing to the environment by purchasing those credits. They are actually offsetting the carbon footprint and supporting sustainable projects like this. So this is all about the basic idea where the farmers will be interacting with the decks. So now I'll be showing the live demo of the project. So good evening. This is the decentralized farming credit system website. So this is the project website. Coming to that, we have the account address. This is the owner account which has deployed the contract for the decentralized exchange. So he already has minted some 1 lakh tokens in his account, and the DEX balance is zero right now. After and only if he is granting access to the DEX, then only the tokens will be transferred. Let's just say we are transferring those amount here, and it is showing success. Then we'll sell the tokens to the DEX. It is showing pending right now, so for a while we will wait for it. It is confirmed. Now we'll sell the token. Now the tokens are transferred to the DEX. We can like refresh it. Now it is taking some time for some reason. Yes, now the tokens from the owner's account has been transferred to the DEX. So now the tokens available in the DEX is the whole tokens that have been transferred from owner's account. So later on, let's just say we have a uh, like we have a new user as a farmer, so we can just switch the account over here. So this is the changed account, not the owner's one. So let's just say farmer is coming to the desk and is entering his name, age, and location. Anything he can enter, like I'm giving some sample data for the registration purpose only. And the MetaMask pop-up will come. We'll confirm the transaction. If the farmers register successfully, it is showing. Yes, for the confirmation also, we can say the total number of farmers registered for now is one. And you can check the farmer details by entering his address. This is the data that we have fetched from the blockchain that has been stored previously while using the registration function. So now just say the farmer is entering his harvest duration as 45, and the harvest duration is also set. First day one, as we have seen in the presentation, for the day one, he is entering the data. Like the soil parameter is 99 irrigation. So the type of irrigation he has used, we have mentioned one for some drip irrigation. Tap analysis as drone, like we have 0 as the parameter and 4. We're entering some like random data for confirming the transaction, and yes, the data has been successfully submitted. And how we will verify that it is submitted or not? We will verify it by entering the farmer's address and the day. For some reason, this is taking some time. Yes, now it is the data submitted at the current time 11:10:35 31st May 2023, and all the data parameters. After entering all those things, like at the end, like he will be entering his address for the validation purpose. After submitting the data, he'll be validating for that. For the day one, he has to validate same as previously. He has to confirm his transaction. Validation is done. Please check the view submit data to check the results. Okay, we will check the data if it is done or not. For some reason it is taking some time. Validated is false. Yeah. Now the validated is true and it meets the sustainable criteria credit. It is mentioned it as true and it is successfully validated. So what finally farmer can benefit from this steps is that from each and every day he can get the tokens by mentioning his day and click on the claim token. And the tokens are claimed successfully. How we will verify that the tokens are successfully verified or not? By checking the his balance, like the account address which is mentioned over here. It is 100. So the tokens are transferred from the DEX to the farmer's account. We have previously mentioned it as 100 in the code. So that tokens are transferred to his the account. So now we will see that if uh, he's entering some like for some another day, if he's entering the data for this two, and let's just say we are entering some data which is not actually qualifying for the sustainable credits, and we will just do something randomly which will be not validated for the second day, because we have already submitted the data for the day one. We will see that thing. Yes, the data is submitted. It is taking some time. Yes, now it is updated. All the data that he has entered for the day two, and we will validate it for the day two also. So what we will now see Validation process is done, but let's see. Yes, is not yet done. Yes, it is validated, but it doesn't meet the sustainable criteria, which is showing it as the false. So what if he claims for the day two, claims the token for day two? Here the error comes, failed to claim tokens, please try that. Why it is coming failed? Because he hasn't met the sustainable criteria over here. So likewise, any number of users can come and register for the farmer's registration and he can fetch the same. Currently, we have only number of farmers as only one. So likewise, this old decentralized farming credit system works. So this was all about the demo of the project. Anyone can come and connect to his MetaMask wallet and he can use the DEX. Like the owner contract will be there and the number of users can vary. Thank you.